Okay, welcome back to the Weird Booze Weekend. I'm your co-host, Derrick Belkin, and drinking with me this time is again my other co-host, Mr.
David Coon, your connoisseur of everything funky. And we have as our special guest...
Hey everybody, I'm Blues. I don't know if I'm as funky as him, but I'd like to be funky.
Look at that. Look at that. That's funky.
Are you funky like a monkey?
Not exactly like a monkey.
Bow-legged monkey.
Like a gorilla.
Oh, you going Donkey Kong?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, since we broke in halfway through the season, where we're at now is episode 7, and today we decided to drink Grind Espresso Double Shot or Double Espresso Coffee Rum. Blues, could you pour some shots with this here while I go over some stuff on this here? So, with Grind, it is 30% alcohol. Their story is that they gathered some bartender friends together, they gathered some baristas together, did some coffee and rum like taste testing, and came up with this. That's their story, they're sticking to it. I have no idea if it actually happened that way. What the real thing here is, they make rum. Rum is aged in a barrel. They throw espresso beans into that barrel. So while it ages, it takes on the espresso flavor, and also because it ages that way, as opposed to being distilled that way, maintains a caffeine content. 30% alcohol, 60 proof. This here is supposed to be the mix of classic rum and coffee, as they call it the perfect blend. We're going to find out.
The bottle says double espresso on here. I like that. It's got a very nice color to it.
It does. It has
Arabica coffee beans.
a very much, I would say, more of like a darker roast coffee color.
Oh my goodness. That's yeah. How does it smell?
Like espresso. Like a
It
lot
does.
of espresso.
I'm not smelling any rum out here.
Yeah, I don't smell alcohol. I smell coffee.
Yeah, me too.
Now,
I can sort of smell. I can smell the a sweetness of it that I don't usually get from coffee. So
there's definitely a sweet smell out there.
yeah.
Now, they don't use a spice rum. They just age it.
Okay. I like that.
I think that sweetness is the alcohol for sure.
Oh yeah, it might be the rum aspect too.
Yeah.
The molasses in there.
That's what I'm smelling.
Because what it smells like is if you ordered kind of like a frap, like a mocha frap kind of thing. That's the sweetness smell.
Yeah.
But gentlemen,
I'm
we got
excited about this. Yeah.
before we do some cocktails, we gotta try the shot. We gotta see what's going on.
You got a special cheers or something?
You're the guest.
Salud.
So, Dave, there we go. Clinky. Huh.
That's amazing.
It is. Like, it is a good blend.
I really like that. Oh my
It
god.
is- It is. Oh man. So this is. This is what you want from.
This is
an
what you want
espresso
out of
liqueur.
any coffee liqueur.
Yeah, any kind of coffee liqueur. You want something like this. It's gonna give a sweetness to anything you put it in. It's gonna give that coffee. Oh, it's like good coffee. It's really good coffee.
It's
Yeah. for
and
sure.
I'm not a coffee drinker, but it comes off as a very good coffee. Like, it isn't some cheap Folgers crystals or whatever.
It says Arabica beans on it.
I have no idea what that means.
It's just a variety of coffee beans. There's like 2 major ones, and Arabica is
Okay.
the easier to, more prevalent but harder to grow version.
And the thing is this, and I mentioned this before we started filming, I don't really like just aged rum. I do prefer the spice, or if you're going to mix it with something to clear, like the silver.
Mm-hmm.
But here, I think the aged rum flavor is coming a little bit forward, and it's working.
Mhm.
You're right. Now that you've mentioned that, I definitely taste the aged part of it.
Like, I'm getting the
It's
barrel.
you're getting the barrel.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm getting the wood flavors, kind of that mixed in. I love that. I love it. I think it's great with coffee.
If you are a coffee drinker, this is dangerous.
Yeah.
Like, no joke.
Yeah.
This is bad business right here. In the best way possible. This is bad business.
Like, if you guys saw last month's episode, I should say, the peanut butter chocolate whiskey and how that mixed very well, this is mixing very well just as straight by itself. I could see someone just going like, give me this in a glass and sipping it all day.
Dude, those would go well together.
Don't tempt me, the bottle's over there. But, first drink. Guys, are you guys ready for this?
Yeah, no, I'm actually more excited now after taking that first shot. This is going to be great.
Now, Dave, you said you're going to like this one. I'm not.
Oh, right.
This is the Grind Americano, right?
Yep. Yeah, and thank you for putting it on here. I'm really excited. We're going to have a blast with this one. It's going to be really divisive, though.
We're putting bitters in this shit.
Yeah. Italian bitters. Okay, so we're doing the Grind Americano, which is, I'm going to guess, a take on a standard Americano cocktail. That's usually like equal parts Campari and sweet vermouth, just in a glass with ice and topped with club soda. But they're asking us to really take down the amount of sweet vermouth and add the grind instead. So we're just going to make this in the glass. I've already got ice in my Collins glass here. Ounce of grind. Ounce of Campari. Some lovely spillage over there. Ooh. Campari is so red it looks like a murder scene. And half an ounce of sweet vermouth. All right. And the idea is we're going to kind of top this off with club soda. I'm going to give it a little stir first. This drink is kind of meant to be like a light, refreshing, like not very alcoholic kind of drink, at least in its original function. So that's why we're kind of watering it down a bit. I'm gonna sort of scoop this up here to make it that nice. Look at that, it's beautiful. Yeah, just stuff and orange sliced on top. I can't wait.
Okay, so we have here the Grind Americano,
Hell yeah.
which has kind of an amber hue to it now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's in part by the Campari.
Yeah. Oh, I should mention, I don't know if I mentioned this, but the recipe just says Italian bitters, but it's Campari. You could probably use a different Italian bitters like any kind of Amaro or anything like that, but it's Campari.
It does bring a different texture than what any other kind of bitter would, because Campari is naturally that red color.
Yeah.
You almost said flavor, like red's a flavor.
It's that red flavor.
We did that. We
had the
did
flavor
that
red?
other one that was also just like the other red kind of liqueur we did.
Oh, you mean April? The orange
Yeah,
one?
the apple. Like that worked too.
Just looks like iced tea to me.
It does. If you smell it though, the grind smell is there, but it's almost like it smells a little bit stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Like the coffee's more forward.
I don't know if that's what I'm smelling.
Yeah, I'm not really smelling much of anything.
I mean, I'm getting the sweetness of it, for sure. That could be part of the orange, though.
Then should we taste it?
I think we should taste it before
Yeah.
the ice melts.
Gentlemen, salute.
Salute.
That's exactly exactly what it says on the tin, isn't it?
What do you mean?
I mean, I can taste individually the grind, the Campari, and the sweet vermouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything. It isn't. It's like. It's strange because it's not necessarily one after the other. It's like all at the same time but separate.
Yeah. Let me see this.
And the thing is, when Dave made these, he mixed the liquors first.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the club soda was put in, you did the lifting the spoon technique.
Right. So they should be like all very well mixed. And again, I'm getting all the flavors.
Yeah.
All of them.
But they're not shaking hands.
They're not, and they're not really doing much for each other, honestly.
No.
It's not a bad. I mean, like someone served this to me, I'd be like, yeah, okay, cool. It's not my favorite though.
No. I mean, like, I could definitely sip on this and that'd be okay.
Yeah.
But it's not like a drink that I'd go like, oh yeah, let me get another one right away.
Oh, we're going to the bar, let's get this now.
Right. No, it's not.
It's refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
It is definitely refreshing. It's
But out of the refreshing, like, temperature is probably the best way to put it. It's not refreshing flavor.
yeah.
If these were a
Good way
little
of putting
more working together, like even if it was just here's grind and club soda, fine, give me that. But the other flavors, because it's vermouth, isn't it? And then it's also the Campari, because everything's kind of like it's almost as if you stood in a room and there were three entrances and all three just kind of came at you at once. And you're like, what the hell is this?
So, if I were to make this again, I'd actually I was talking about the Italian bitters before.
Yes.
I would use a different bitters. I'd probably use Averna, one of the ones I like, which is kind of like a darker flavor to it almost that I think would actually go very well with the coffee. Montenegro might work too. We're getting a little bit out, but something else would work better, I think, than Campari.
I want you to understand, I'm just sipping this because of how hot it is. If it wasn't this hot, I would have stopped drinking this a while ago.
All right, that sounds like maybe we want to go on to the next drink.
So the next drink, Dave, that was your choice.
Yes.
This here was the recommended, what we found on the website. It's not on the back of the bottle. Dave, what was yours?
Mine is a take on a sidecar, and I'm excited about this one. So, we're going to do like a bastardized version of a sidecar here. A sidecar usually is, you get brandy, I've got some cognac here actually, an orange liqueur, and lemon juice. Got some fresh squeezed right here. And just shake it up and just serve it up. It's kind of a weird thing, like coffee and lemon, but it really works a lot of times in very odd ways. So we're going to try replacing the orange liqueur with the grind. So to do this, we're going to kind of build it in here, shake it up. We'll start with our 1.5 ounces of brandy. Beautiful. An ounce of the grind. And like 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice. Ice in here, pour that in, shake it up. That's enough. You just want to chill it, not dilute it all that much. And strain into your glass. Sidecar.
We made a sidecar, Dave.
Hell yeah, we do.
That's a different smell.
I don't smell it.
It's lemony.
It is. I mean, it is literally
Yeah.
has lemon juice in it. It's.
Yep.
It's interesting. The
Smells like booze
And lemons,
and lemons.
which we found
Lemony
out while
booze.
doing this, that apparently half of one of the lemons that we have was, what was it, 3/4 of an ounce?
right, and this drink calls for 3/4 of an ounce
Very
per
perfect.
drink.
Yeah.
So half a lemon each.
It's a pleasant smell, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Presentation wise, I think I like if I was doing this again, I might put like either aquafaba or an egg white or even like the
Little
foam
foam
on
on top.
to get a little bit of foam because it does like the top does like look a little bit funky. I think the color is a little bit weird too, but like I think that's fine.
The color I can forgive. The
Yeah.
top, it's like swamp.
Yeah, it is a little bit swampy.
I mean, the color, it's almost apple cider.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah,
But if you look at the top where it's just like, here's some murk.
Thanks for this.
Yeah, well, you know, it's where the good stuff settles.
It might be like a snapping turtle in there. We don't know.
Mm-hmm. Little
I'll
guy,
fight him. I'll fight him.
alligator suit pops out. Just to poke out, though. It doesn't. He doesn't attack. Just checking up. Back up.
Well,
Gentlemen,
I say we do it. So let's do.
So,
I got tiny arms. Tricky.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I mean,
so I enjoyed that better than I thought I would.
Yes.
it needs to be just a tad sweeter. But that's what I wanted.
It's not bad though.
Do we have simple syrup? I think we do.
Dave, go get some
can-
simple syrup.
I'm gonna go get some simple syrup and some milk.
Well, Dave's getting that. So this here is very much lemon juice forward. But the grind is still there, and they're actually mixing actually pretty well. I don't know if this is a drink I would naturally order, though.
So here's the thing, like it is mixing, and like, yeah, I get the grind in the sense of the alcohol part of it, but I'd say the coffee's almost gone. I don't taste coffee anymore.
Okay. Simple syrup. I mean, 1/4 of an ounce. I think maybe.
Okay.
Try it. I think it works. Just like
I'm
it's kind of a healthy dab. I think I put a little bit more than that, but
give me one more little. Hit me one time. I was gonna say hit me 2 times, but I didn't want you to actually do that.
Let me see.
Oh,
Let
yeah, you can
me
eat that,
just
right,
mix this up a little bit. So I watched Dave do his, and I think I got the count that he got.
Yeah, I was trying for a 1/4 ounce.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's smooth it right out.
Yeah, now the coffee's on the back end.
Yeah, no, it's there. It's it's not like obviously lemon just
Lemon's a
in the
strong
taste.
flavor.
It's a strong flavor. Lemon's combined with that brandy though. It's just doing a good job. I think that's kind of what the sidecar is supposed to be, like that lemon and brandy. And then in a traditional sidecar, you get like that orange flavor that adds sweetness. But
That's
Pretty good
definitely
though, for sure.
more enjoyable than the first drink.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. The other one's a sipping drink. This I'd probably drink a little bit more consistently.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
I would drink that faster for sure.
Yes.
yeah, I think this one's a little bit more dangerous because like you can definitely drink it.
Yeah.
Yes.
100%. Yeah.
But I think the next drink, Ivan, your drink,
It's
is
gonna
going to
be-
be the most dangerous.
Yeah.
Because of how you have to drink it.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like it's gonna be decently tasty too. So like, it being tasty on top of how you drink it probably get you messed up pretty quick. Hope you're ready for a good time.
We are. Okay. What do you got?
All right, so for this, I was figuring we're gonna do something a little different.
Okay.
I was thinking we'd do a car bomb, but
Okay.
I'm gonna do a Puerto Rican version of a car bomb. Okay.
Excellent. I'm intrigued.
So, in thinking about this, I was like, all right, well, like, I mean, everybody drinks beer and everything. Puerto Ricans love them some coffee, though.
Mm.
So, we're going to start off with a little bit of coffee.
Okay.
We're gonna fill up this mug about halfway.
Okay.
Say about there.
Yeah. Let's just start it. This is some chilled coffee.
The chilled works better for this purpose. I suppose you could do it hot, too. I mean...
I can't see that
I
going
don't-
well with rum chata.
I wouldn't
honestly.
want to pound a hot coffee either, though.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
just doesn't sound nice to me. But, okay, so we have that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We are going to add a shot of the grind.
Okay. So we got. Let's do an ounce. And a half. That's it.
There you
That's
go.
a real
Sounds good
shot.
to me. All right. So, and then, like a car bomb, we're going to put rum chata in this shot glass. And we're going to drop that bad boy in.
Okay. And just drop it in as this. Okay.
Yep.
So we want to do that now, or save it for the camera for all of us.
I mean, I guess we should we'll give you the visual when we all sit down.
So Ivan wants to kill us.
That's true.
I mean, in the long run, maybe.
Because what he made us here is a bomb drink, and if you know anything about bomb drinks, you have to chug them.
Yep. I think I should probably note I don't think I've done a car bomb in
I can't
7, 8
even do
years.
this when I did.
Is it even called that anymore?
I feel like technically you shouldn't be calling it a car bomb anymore.
Everyone knows
Yeah.
it by that name.
But yeah, right. Like, what else do
I
you
do
call it then?
not know what else to call
Well,
it.
Right.
it's a bomb drink because you drop the drink in.
Yeah.
Right.
A car bomb is a very specific
All
drink.
right. So it's a bomb. For the sake of this, though, I decided to call it a Puerto Rican sunrise. I feel like this is a good way to just start the morning. And yes, I understand what I just said, and I hold to it.
Yeah, maybe not every morning, but some. You know when the morning is.
Yeah.
This
It's
is
marked
so
on the
great.
calendar and everything.
Yeah.
So we gotta do this all together, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
We click the shots or do we click the glass?
Let's click the shots, actually.
Yeah, just be
Okay.
careful with it.
We got a lot of rum chata in
Yes.
this. I'm trying to reach Dave.
Salute.
So,
All right. Y'all ready?
count us down, Ivan.
3, 2, 1, drop. Oh, I can do those all day.
Yeah, no, that was delicious.
Oh my gosh, I could do that all day. That was wonderful.
The best part was at the end.
Yeah, it's like a little bit more rum chata.
Yeah.
It's like,
Because then you get that hit of cream, you're like, oh.
Mhm.
But no, like that was actually pretty good. Now, yeah, like that was good. There was a moment I wanted to go to, and I'm like, no, this is nostalgic.
No,
There's
it's
no
just-
way to really
that's-
describe it. It's like a very frozen kind of like fancy fruit drink.
If you,
yeah.
honestly, it tastes like a frat drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go to Starbucks, you get a frat.
But there's
That's
but there's
kind of what it
also
tastes
that
like.
kind of that classic like the rum chata, horchata flavor in there that you don't.
Yeah.
They don't often get with the frappers.
Mm.
So this is
No.
a frat tasting drink done in a frat drinking style.
Yeah.
Now, Ivan, do you want to hold up the other bottle
So-
here?
I have this Castile here because I honestly think it could probably handle to have a little more rum in the drink. That being said, a bunch of us got to work tomorrow, and I wasn't about to go down that road tonight. But in my opinion, little spice rum probably kick it up a notch.
You put that in with the horchata or like in the.
I'd probably just put it in the coffee itself.
Okay.
Just a little. I think we did.
Just a splash.
What did we do? A shot and a half of the grind?
I mean, it was
it was a
one,
shot.
It was one shot, which is an ounce and a half,
roughly.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I would probably, because I don't even think you need a full shot for it.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little extra rum to kick it up a notch.
Yeah.
I would even say just add that extra half right there.
See, I don't know if I'd go a full half. Because this was so good by itself.
It was really good.
I don't know how the spice is going to affect it. So I'd be a little afraid. I just might go, boom.
I mean, I think, that's why I said like a little half shot I think would be good. Maybe if you don't want to do a half shot, just a little, little drop there.
So, I'm gonna say, so this is delicious.
Yes.
I don't think the grind's doing all that much for this one. It's adding some sweetness. I'm
getting the rum chata.
Yes, I am too. I'd like to see this with like a fireball or something like that instead of the grind. Or
so same sub, take out the grind, put in fireball.
We were looking for this, the peanut butter chocolate whiskey.
Hold on. Dave, are we just doing splash and splash?
I think we gotta.
I gotta go to work in the moment.
Just a splash and splash. So,
how
last month's episode, the peanut butter chocolate whiskey, probably take out the shot glasses.
That's gonna be really
It's
hard.
just gonna get in the way. And a dirty glass. Splash and splash. So, Dave, you want to start with grind on your end and
just a splash and grind. And I still have some rum chata in there. So we know.
I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do it.
You don't have to chug it. Just
a
Just
splash.
a little.
Equal parts, half and half. Ivan grinds.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Now, the peanut butter chocolate whiskey, it was this weird, like, perfect blend of everything. So now, because these are, that's the wrong cat. Since everything's just kind of in there, give it a little swirl, a little mix, a dance. Gentlemen, let's see how this makes us feel.
It makes us feel good. It needs some like straight coffee, I think, to kind of water it down.
God!
But yeah, that's all it needs. Yeah. No, we got that. This is something.
The peanut butter chocolate whiskey was delicious.
This is really good. That was really good. I'm not going to lie. That being said, it tingled the nostrils.
That's the whiskey.
I was like, oh.
Yeah, this does it. I actually really like that.
Like,
ooh, yeah.
It wakes you up.
Yeah.
So, gentlemen, out of the 3 drinks, we're not going to include this little concoction for fun. Which one best exemplified what grind had to offer? The recommended cocktail, Dave's sidecar, or Ivan's Puerto Rican sunrise?
So, I like the sidecar the best because that's kind of my inkling. Like, I like those kind of short drinks that are just really, like have an idea that they're sticking with. That said, that bomb I would totally do if I was like making brunch for a bunch of people. Yeah, we're doing a bomb.
Welcome to brunch, Dan.
Yeah, we're doing the Puerto Rican sunrise. Yeah, no, absolutely.
Happy Mother's Day.
Hell yes.
Phenomenal. Yeah.
So I mean, that's my take.
So yes, I have the favoritism on it. My drink I loved. I think it was the tastiest of the 3. That being said, I'll be honest, I think all of them kind of took away from the grind a little bit.
They did.
Yeah.
I think they all took away from it in a different way. The not mixing,
tasting the rum but not the coffee.
Yeah, you know.
And then yours, it's
So-
there, but it's not. It's mixing with the coffee too much.
So that's what I was gonna say about mine was that I think the thing about it is that you're putting coffee in coffee, so it's like you're kind of diluting the rum flavor just that alone.
What if, and don't try this at home unless you have a strong constitution, you take away the coffee, you do the grind with a clear rum. Because now the grind is more there.
And that,
you
I
cut
would
back
say
on
that,
the coffee.
I would say you want to do that as a shot, not as a drink.
Like a double shot.
Yes,
Shoot.
yeah, like a shooter. Yeah.
Like you do it halfway and then you pour the rum shot on top.
Yeah.
Maybe do the spoon floating technique kind of thing.
Don't kill yourself at home doing this. You do it as a shooter. Don't do a full drink of that. I would not wish that on anybody.
For me, it's an odd thing. Like Ivan's drink was the best. Hands down, his was the drink you want to drink. That being said, everything took away from the grinder. That took the most, and that's because of the coffee. So I do have to give it to Dave's sidecar with the asterisks after we added in the simple syrup.
Yeah. I would, man. See, the grind is so delicious.
It is
I
by
would,
itself.
I would just do this with like cream.
Do like a White Russian, which is one drink
Yeah,
they recommend.
true. You could
Cream
cream
would
and
make a good white
vodka,
Russian.
or you could substitute something else for the vodka too.
What they
A
recommend
spiced rum, grind, and cream.
is 1 part grind, 1 part vodka, shaken over ice. So what I would recommend is the vodka's there for body. You can do the vodka.
Yeah.
But instead of adding any cream or anything, rum chata.
Yeah.
So it's like Ivan's drink, but it's just a little bit of rum chata floated on top.
Yeah, this is an odd one. This is like a really fun kind of thing because the base drink is so delicious. And
You don't
yet,
want to tamper with it.
What the hell do you do with that?
Yeah.
Before we go and make ourselves some more bombs, for those of you who are watching the Weird Booze Weekend, remember, if it ain't weird, it ain't worth it. Gentlemen, long may she reign.
Long may she reign. Do 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 do.
Next time on Weird Booze Weekend, we drink Jägermeister. Squaw.